From the KBIA newsroom in Columbia, I'm Amina Jenkins. Amtrak's Missouri River Runner will provide a third daily service starting next spring, just before the 2026 FIFA World Cup begins in Kansas City. St. Louis's Lucretia Wembley reports.
The highly watched World Cup will likely draw large crowds when it comes to Kansas City next summer. Because of this, officials from the Missouri Department of Transportation say the Missouri River Runner will provide one extra run every day between April through June 2026. The train connects St. Louis and Kansas City and currently runs twice a day. MoDOT leaders say $1.7 million of general revenue funds have been approved to fund the extra service. British Airways also recently announced that it will offer flights next year between St. Louis Lambert International Airport and London Heathrow due to the World Cup. I'm Lucretia Wembley.
And University of Missouri faculty pressed President Moon Choi about his response to downtown Columbia crime during a meeting Tuesday. Choi reiterated his desire for law enforcement to enforce loitering laws against homeless people sleeping in public areas downtown. Rebecca Graves, a librarian at MU, asked if Choi could consider pushing for stronger gun control. Choi seemed to dismiss the suggestion.
In my 8 years here, watching the politics in the state, I don't believe the gun laws are going to change. They're not.
They're not, but criminalizing the homeless isn't going to stop the gun violence.
Criminalizing the homeless.
Choi says he hopes to explore potential community partnerships and encouraged faculty members to share possible solutions. Lee Enterprises owns more than 70 newspapers around the country. As Holly Edgell reports, Lee, like many publishing companies, is facing headwinds that impact the communities it serves.
Dozens of daily Lee Enterprises newspapers will stop printing Monday editions in early November. Last month, the Omaha World Herald announced layoffs, and last year, the St. Louis Post-Dispatch closed its local printing press and laid off the staff. Smaller Lee papers in Iowa and Nebraska have merged. Damon Kiso teaches the business of news at the University of Missouri. He says an increase in digital ad revenue doesn't make up for the decline in print advertising.
If you want that resource to remain as part of the community, as part of the civic infrastructure of the community, someone does have to pay for it.
Kiso says eliminating one day's printed edition is a symptom of a shrinking customer base. I'm Holly Edgell.
And Columbia residents will eventually use roll carts for recycling. The Columbia Missourian reports the announcement was made in light of the destroyed material recycling facility that was struck by a tornado in April. There is no estimated arrival date for roll carts yet because the purchase of the carts and trucking equipment have yet to be proposed and approved. The city says a temporary roof to cover the current equipment at the recycling center could take 12 to 18 months to construct. I'm Amina Jenkins, KBIA News, Columbia.